How much time do you spend living in your own mind? As the type of person that I am, and possibly that you are, I'm an INFP and a Pisces. I tend to spend a ton of time in my own mind. It's like I put myself in prison in my own head. Do you know the feeling? It's that feeling where instead of living out in the real world, you're stuck in your own mind. Now, everybody is prone to doing this from time to time, but certain personality types, like Pisces, like INFP, and etc., certain deeper personality types tend to get stuck in their own minds, in their own heads. And if you're one of those types of people, then it can be a real problem just getting out of your head so that you can enjoy the day to day things, so that you can enjoy experience in life, so that you can live mindfully in the present moment. You're too stuck in your own head to just enjoy life. And it sucks, really, because even though we deeper, more introspective types of people are really valuable and excellent people in society. We're some of the deepest thinkers, some of the most creative people, some of the big picture thinkers, but it's not often that great for us, right? Because instead of being enjoying life and just being in the moment, we're stuck in our thoughts. We're in prison up here. What do you do about it? I suffered from this problem for more than 30 years. Now, I know I look shockingly young, like I haven't passed 21, but I'm actually pretty shockingly old, and I've spent at least 30 years of my life stuck in my own head. What a waste of life, right? How do you get out of your own head, though? Because it's not like there's an exit sign pointing you which way to go. How do you get out of your head? Well, I've devised a meditation technique based on traditional meditations such as Vipassana and body scan. From those meditations, I've created this meditation technique, which is a way for INFPs, Pisces, or deep thinking, introspective people like me and probably like you, right? To get out of our heads so that we can live in the moment. This is way more powerful than just mindfulness meditation. It's way more powerful than just Vipassana and things like that. This is going to do wonders for you. I've been doing this for just a few weeks, and honestly, it has completely changed the way that I live my life. Instead of being stuck in here where I've been for so many years, I am now out living in the real world, living mindfully, being in the present moment, and really enjoying life. So I'm going to guide you through this meditation technique, and I promise you, within 10 minutes of doing this technique, you are going to feel a massive difference in your mind and in the way that you're living. It's like you're shifting your consciousness to a different state of existence. Big promise, right? Try this with me. Try this for 10 minutes, one time, right now, and I promise you, you are going to feel such a difference that it's going to blow your socks off. It's going to blow your mind. Are you ready? Let's do this. To begin with, close your eyes and meditate on your breath. We're going to take 15 mindful breaths. Now, I'm going to open my eyes, but I want you to keep your eyes closed. Now breathe in gently and meditate on the feeling of your breath entering through your nose and your mouth and then moving through your body. Focus on the energy. Continue to breathe and meditate just gently on your breath. Now, this is where this meditation technique begins to differ from everything else that you've done. Instead of just meditating on the breath, what I want you to do is imagine that your consciousness, your mind, is stepping outside of your breath. You're observing your breath, but from the outside. And the breath is the only thing that you're aware of other than my voice. You're sitting outside the breath and just gently watching that breath moving in and out, like sitting by the shore and watching the waves roll in and out. Now, what you'll notice is that you're relaxing as you meditate on your breath. You're becoming more and more relaxed, and you're more aware of mental space. Observe that mental space. Continue to be aware of your breath, but at the same time, observe that feeling of relaxation and continue to meditate in this way. By the way, if at any stage in this meditation you want to continue one of these steps, so right now, for instance, if you would like to continue meditating on that sensation of relaxation, pause the video and continue meditating in that way. So you're breathing in and out gently. You're meditating on the feeling of your breath entering and leaving, but you're outside of your breath. You're watching it as though you're disconnected from your breath. And at the same time, you're also meditating on that sense of relaxation, that mental space. Now, what I want you to do now, continuing to meditate both on your breath and on that feeling of space, be aware of your body. You can feel your body, but at the same time, you are not your body. Step out of your body so that you're mindful of yourself, but you're not lost in yourself. Too often, we get stuck in our sensations, in our physical being. We need to unshackle ourselves and step away from that sensory perception. So step out of your body. Continue to meditate on your breath, on that sense of space or relaxation, and be aware of your body as though you were an outsider looking at yourself. Now, while you're doing this, you're probably noticing that you're experiencing certain thoughts as well. What I want you to do is be mindful of your thoughts, but again, be mindful from a distance. Meditate on your thoughts, but while being removed from them. So step back, be conscious of your thoughts, but also be distant from them. Dissociate from them. Step back away from your thoughts. Now, this is when, as a deep thinking, introspective person, you're going to finally get out of your own head. As I said, I've done it. I've been stuck in my mind for years. I've had this problem for decades, and this meditation technique is what got me out of my own head and set me free. Step back from your thoughts. You're continuing to meditate. You're continuing to be aware of your breath and aware of that sense of mental space, that relaxation, and aware of your body and aware of your thoughts. But while you're aware of all these things, you're also distant to them. Like they're a third party. Like you're sitting at the edge of the shore watching all these things happen. You can be mindful of these things happening. You can be mindful of your body, mindful of your breath, mindful of your feelings, and mindful of your thoughts. But you've stepped back and you're just observing them. Now, open your eyes and be aware of the world around you, of your environment. But again, step back from your environment. Be mindful of your environment, but while being dissociated. The problem with the way that we live and with the mind is that we get too stuck in these things, too sunk. It's like we step into sinking sand and we get stuck in it, you know? Step out. Be on the edge of the shore watching the waves. Do not be lost in the waves. Now you can pause this video and continue doing this meditation. You're being mindful of 5 things. You're mindful of your breath. You're mindful of the feeling of relaxation. You're mindful of your body. You're mindful of your thoughts, and you're mindful of the world around you. But you've stepped back. You've dissociated from those things. If you like, continue to meditate in this fashion for as long as you like. But that is it. That is the meditation technique that finally, and I mean finally, got me out of my own head. And if you're an introspective, deep thinking person that gets too stuck in your own mind, it's going to help you too. Not that there's anything wrong with deep thinking. As I said, we deep thinking, introspective people are some of the best people in the world because we're the visionaries. We're the ones who think about the big picture. We're the ones who make a difference in the world. We're the spiritual leaders, the best artists. Deep thinking is not a problem. There's times when deep thinking is just a profoundly beautiful, incredibly valuable thing. But you deserve to also step out of your own mind and to just enjoy life. And that meditation technique is how you can do it. Let me know how you get on with this meditation as a deep thinking, introspective person. I would love to hear that it's made a difference in your life and in the way you feel. So leave a comment. And if you found this video helpful, vote it up and remember to subscribe. Thank you for watching.